Hello. Still working on cleaning up the engine in that old Chevrolet. I've been trying to get the crud, the carbon out of this head. I have pulled all the valves out of it, the valve springs and everything. Everything's looking really good. I've got it all lined up over there. I do have one. That's the carbon right there that came off from, well, I marked the cylinder, this cylinder right here, which would be the number 3 exhaust cylinder, I believe. And I don't know if you can see how well you can see down in there, but they were all pretty gunked up with carbon and crap. Low mileage engine. It's got less than 60,000 on it, just less, I believe. There's all the valves, the valve springs, rocker arms, keepers, distributor, all that stuff. I just pulled it out, put it all up in there. I've been cleaning it all up as I go. Like I say, the valves, everything appears to be really good. I'm cleaning it all up. It's just amazing how much flashing they left in these old engines. Because I have been going through there. I'm not doing a port job or anything like that. I don't want to get real aggressive with this, with my little grinder there. I've been actually using my little drill here a lot. That works pretty well for me. I put my thingies here on, optimizers, and I can look up in there, and I get right up on in there, and I can, I can take out all the carbon chunks and all that, which is pretty much all I'm intending to do. I'm not trying to port the thing or polish it. It's not going to be a race car engine. I'm doing a garage bench top recondition here. Gonna put some new gaskets in the thing. I'll lap the valves, clean up the head real well, lap the valves, put everything back in there. I'm gonna reuse all this stuff. As far as I can tell, it's even like the spark plugs. I don't know. They look like they were doing all right back when they were, they're pretty carboned up. I don't know a whole lot of how much. I'm assuming that the guy had regular maintenance done on this car because he was a local insurance salesman. The car never really left this little town here. I don't know how many miles that, I know it's got around 60,000 miles, original miles. And the guy that I've got it from, he bought it brand new. He used it for, well, up until 86. And that's when I believe they put him in a nursing home, I guess. You see, I actually bought the thing from his daughter. He lived he lived 3 houses down the road from me, but half mile away, I guess. I pushed this car home, the '63 Chevrolet. A buddy and myself, we pushed it home from the garage up there. I'm glad I didn't try to start it up, because all the lifters were froze up, and I'd have bent up all the push rods, and I'm sure that might have been the worst. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just glad that I waited. I took the head off from it and turned the engine around real slow by hand before I got too carried away with it. I'm glad I did, because when I tore this head off, like I say, I seen that big old wad of carbon that come off the top of the thing. Not even sure what it did with it now, but it's some pretty gunky. Oh, here it is. Some pretty nasty stuff. You know, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's a lot of carbon. It was really only on that one cylinder. I did mark it. I took a little orange marker and made a mark. I don't see anything wrong with that valve. Everything seemed to be all right with it. I'm not exactly sure why. Not sure exactly why it would. Not sure what. Can't say. I do know that it, you know, there were two cylinders that had a lot of, kind of quite a bit more carbon than the others did. I can't really tell. It's unbelievable how much flashing they left inside of this. You know, I don't want to get too carried away with cleaning it all up. I could mainly what I've been doing is real slow and easy. I get right up in here with and I'm just working it really slow. You know, I've got I got this rounded point one. Seems to get in there really well. And then if I have spots where I want to get down some flashing on a fairly flat. Oh, I guess that one's got a rounded point on it too. Okay, because I've been using I've got a whole set of these things. Swarker. They're probably the cheapest ones I can get on Amazon, and they really kind of suck. But I do have these flat, the little flat ones here. They're pretty aggressive, and so that I can get it down in here and get some flat areas. And let's see. Other than that, everything else is probably pretty much going to go right back in there. I don't really see anything. You know, of course, I'm going to have to replace the points, plugs, rotor, condenser. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I'll have to replace the plugs, I'm sure. But you know, the points and the condenser and all that stuff, I'm sure will have to be replaced. Possibly the coil, distributor cap, new wires. I don't know. I know I'm going to need a new, I believe a new water pump. Water pump. Oh, maybe a fuel pump. I don't know. Some of the stuff I've got to check out. I haven't done nothing with this car. I mean, now, not only that, my wife's rig here, which is a 2010 Sentra, Datsun, something like that. It's got a coil went bad on it. So I'm going to have to do something with that, because I'm sure she's going to be ready to drive it. She's going to drive it whether I fix it or not. Oh yeah, I need a coil and McPherson struts. So, I don't know, what am I looking at? $500 maybe. Got a Pathfinder sitting there that I need. Well, I don't need a whole lot of, I think I've got everything I need for it. I just Need to make it run. They're not fun with all the sensors in them. I also have a 1985 AMC Eagle sitting over there, and that runs fine. Just needs a little bit. It's got, it needs, I don't know, a little bit of wiring, maybe, I guess, lights. I think I got some issues. Last I drove it was 15 years ago, I guess. And I actually drove it on the road. Like I say, it runs fine. Right, I've started it up. Drive it back and forth in the driveway, in the yard a little bit. Oh yeah, I had rewired a bunch of things under the dash. The light switch, I believe, went bad, and I think there were several other things. Oh yeah, it has a manual choke on it. It's got a carburetor, a little Jeep engine, a little AMC. What were they? 258s, 258, 4.0s, 4.2s, something like that. Don't recall exactly. Good engine, damn good engine. Damn good car, other than, like I say, it's got a bunch of little stupid shit that makes it, the light switches and that kind of thing. Just normal crap. It's a good car, man. I love that thing. It's great to work on. I hate any of these cars that have all the sensors in them and things. It just seems like nonsense. I mean, I don't know. I gotta admit that, fuel injection is kind of nice. But the fact that you need all this computerized crap to go with it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, not sure. I know that I got the 2010 Sentra. That's what my wife drives. 2.0, I guess. That's a very simple engine. I bought that car specifically for that engine. When it was new, I looked at that engine and I seen that it was, I could see the starter, I could see the alternator, I could see the water pump. It had a real timing chain in it. I was good with that engine. I know I can work on it, I can fix it. It does have a computer. It's got, the standard O2 sensors and coil pack sensors and all the other things cars have nowadays. But other than that, it's easy to work on. It's repairable, I guess. You can get a lot of parts for it. Easy to get parts for it. Cheap, fairly cheap. Like I say though, nothing's as much of a joy to work on as these old 60s cars. And like this one, I've got the lifters all freed up. I'm gonna have to get in there as best I can and see how the cam looks. I mean, if there's got a bunch of gunk on it, because the thing's sat for 1986. So what is that? 80. What is that? 86, 2016. Oh fuck! It's sat 40 years. 40 years the thing has sat. There's so much of a lot of the world out there that doesn't have any idea what was going on 40 years ago. That was a whole different place, man, I'll tell you that. Anyways, we'll talk about that in the next video, I guess. Anyways, you want to hear some of these stories I have. I got a roll of cigarette. Oh, I got my valve smasher out of the way. Yeah, subscribe. I'm going to throw out a few every now and then. Who knows? Probably tell stupid stories. I don't give a shit. Nobody cares. That's the one thing I realized. Wow, where did that come from? That is a brush out of something. Well then, alrighty, goodbye.